I'm going to live with a multimillionaire who used to be homeless.
I used to live in my car for 2.5 years.
And used manifestation to completely transform his life. Today, I'm going to try and learn how he did this.
In that moment, my whole entire life changed.
So for 24 hours, I will be documenting and studying exactly how this multimillionaire lives and operates. And by the end of our day together, I'm going to learn 3 key secrets to his success that I want to share with all of you. So we just landed in Austin, Texas. We are about to go meet Garrain Jones, a multimillionaire. This is a true rags to riches story. I'm so curious to know, how did he do it? How did he go from being homeless to a multimillionaire? How did he transform his life using manifestation? Garrain told me that his wake-up call is 4:50 a.m. We got in a little bit late because the flight was delayed. It's already 10:21. We just entered into rich people land. Oh, there he is. Hello.
This is like a burger Mcnugget. I could probably pick it up.
You literally just moved it. I just got smacked in the head.
My wife is sleeping now.
Tomorrow he'll give us the grand tour.
So I'm gonna take y'all into the theater.
What is your evening routine?
So the power hour is a morning routine that I do. Power hour actually starts at night. It doesn't start in the morning. So I want you to do this before you go to bed. What you do is you'll put power hour. We're gonna go straight to a workout.
Do you have a gym here?
Yeah, 20 minutes of self-reflection, prayer or meditation, mirror affirmations, 20 minutes of growing your mind. A healthy breakfast. That is the power hour.
So is this the same thing every morning?
Yeah, you're training integrity, memory in your body. And you're intentionally saying, I'm winning the day, I'm winning the day. Yeah.
Good night. I'm awake. We didn't get enough sleep.
No, not enough.
Hi.
Today is so good. A lot of people didn't get the opportunity to wake up today, but you and I were chosen.
When you put it that way, I mean...
Just by sleeping and then waking up and going immediately into a workout, you boost your serotonin. And that's the molecule that causes you to be happy.
How long do you wait until you put your phone on?
I don't touch my phone.
No phone for the power hour at all?
No. When I work out, this is my opportunity to practice creativity. What can I create for today? Like a big kid. Alright, now try this one. Oh! So the next thing is self-reflection. So I'll reflect on my day yesterday and my day today. You're just really giving your day a direction by writing it down.
Now we're gonna do your meditation routine, and what does that look like?
I like to keep it simple. Lay down, close my eyes, focus on a glowing ball in front of me. Imagine there's a glowing light and it's your favorite color. And you're a little kid. And if another thought passes through, I take myself back to the glowing ball. And that just supports me with just being present inside of my own body.
For me, meditation is so critical for my mental health, an investment in myself.
Absolutely.
This is the perfect time for me to bring up the sponsor of today's video, which is Aura. I've been using this recently, not just for meditation, but hypnosis, law of attraction, ASMR. I love ASMR. All sorts of things from coaches, therapists, meditation teachers, and even breath work. It's sort of like all in one for mindfulness and well-being, sort of like the Spotify for your mind and soul. We have a very special offer for the Vibe Tribe. If you want to try Aura for free, you can start this today. There's a link in the video description for the first 500 people who sign up, and you will also get a 25% off Aura if you want to continue, and it's just $5 a month. I find the most successful people that I meet have some type of prayer, meditation, thought, mindset practice in their day.
So this just teaches you how to see yourself. 10 things that you love about your physical body.
This is kind of uncomfortable.
I know. What does it feel like?
It feels conceited or something.
You know what people do? When they don't acknowledge themselves, they seek validation. So I'm literally giving my power away. You must unlearn everything that you've learned. I love my shoulders.
I love my skin, my eyes.
I love my stomach. Lee.
Hi, I'm Blair.
Good morning.
Nice to meet you.
This is baby soul.
3 weeks away.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, have fun.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm gonna take Dobby. We're gonna go work out. Go, come on.
We're gonna take 20 minutes to grow our minds. The whole objective is learn one new thing. And I have something for you to work on if you're open to it. I have my book, which is a gift.
Thank you.
It's called Change Your Mindset, Change Your Life. Everything that I've learned from all of the experiences that I've overcome, I put inside the book. Even if you just read the intro and you applied the things that I shared about my own personal testimony, something about your life would alter.
Yeah, you have to give us the grand tour after breakfast.
Yeah, it's intense. So all of that out there is ours. I used to live in my car for 2.5 years. So every day I wake up, I'm like, yo, I'm so freaking grateful. So for today, I'm gonna make some eggs, oatmeal, a couple scoops of protein in the oatmeal.
I'm curious about your nutrition. What is your diet like?
Clean carbs and getting some protein in the morning. And then 2 to 3 hours later, I'll have some kind of protein-based snack. My goal is to eat 5 times a day. It's retraining my metabolism to burn high and steady. See, do you know what a yum is?
That's the sesame for the heart chakra.
Ooh, I love that. It's like a om, but a yum. Think of all the things that you're grateful for in the moment. Put your hands over your food. Yum. And this is seed sound for my belly.
What's in store for the rest of the day?
I'm one of the co-founders of Empowered Brotherhood, along with Stefano Sifandos and Preston Smiles. Men truly need other healthy, conscious men to lean on, a safe space to be vulnerable. We have meetings every Monday. Everybody take a deep breath in. Creating a space for all possibilities to happen as we come together.
Can I just get like maybe a 2 or 3 word check-in on just how you're feeling, where you're at?
Focused, clear.
Grateful. Connected, powerful, super fucking grateful. Grateful.
Grateful.
Juicy.
There's a man right now that is on his knees praying to be delivered from his pain and his suffering. And what we're creating is this outreach, this energetic outreach on all levels for him to find us.
Since you're friends with Garrain, what have you learned from your friendship with him?
For me, Garrain is a really powerful and beautiful reminder of how to have more fun and joy and play. I can tend to be a very serious person, but he helps me break through into that next level of expression for me, of how to have that joy and that play and not care what people think or not be so self-conscious.
I'm curious to know about your perspective on the term toxic masculinity.
Prominent ideology of what toxic masculinity means. Masculine traits and men are essentially bad. I completely disagree with that. For me, toxic is extreme unhealthy behavior. Does toxic behavior exist? Yes, absolutely. Does the fundamental existence of man being man, is that toxic? Part of Empowered Brotherhood is to create a safe space for men to release their pain, to be witnessed in a non-judgmental, compassionate way, so that that shit doesn't leak out into society, into their families, into communities, into their own internal mental scape where they end up committing suicide.
So since y'all got in super late last night, I figured that I would give you a tour of the house. So this is the pink room. And as you see over here, we have contractors coming over. They're still working on stuff. This room right here, cozy and fun.
Why is it important to you to live in a big house, a nice house, and have nice things?
Everything that you're experiencing now is an outward expression of how I feel about myself, inward.
What was your life like before this?
I was a multi-excusionaire. I blamed people for things that I didn't do. I never honored my word. I didn't have a relationship with my daughter or pretty much anyone in my family. I was living in my car for 2.5 years. All that was happening at the same time.
How did you end up being homeless and living in your car? Like, what led to the rock bottom?
My mother did the best that she could with what she knew. You know, she was trying to play the father and the mother in the household of 2 bad kids. I was getting kicked out of school all the time. I went to juvenile 3 times. I never saw somebody really go for it, for their dreams. Nobody in my family. That troubled childhood, that just carried on. It just kept carrying on. I'd say 2011, where it was the absolute worst. It was August 2011 at 3:43 in the morning. I remember the day exactly. I had my moment of awakening. I was sitting in the parking lot on the corner of La Brea and Hollywood. And I was living in my car. That night, I just had enough. I was like, yo, either I die or I do something about it. And in that moment, I just cried out, okay, I'm tired of fighting. I don't want to fight anymore. I want to be healthy. I want to be happy. I want to be surrounded by nothing but positive people. I just want to inspire people. And I want to make a bunch of money, but I want the money to represent something that I passionately believe in, that I would do for free. Just show me a sign. Just show me a sign. It was like this moment of deep surrender. A week later, I'm at a gas station. Homeless guy, he asked me for money. I said, you have more money than me. And he goes, change your mindset, change your life. The homeless guy. In that moment, my whole entire life changed. Everything that I lived by just came to a screeching halt. So if I do different with the same circumstance, my life will change. So basically what happened was, it's been almost 10 years to the date. From that moment, I practiced doing the opposite of everything that I would normally do in areas of my life where I wasn't happy. Say for instance, if I ate fatty foods, opposite of that is eating healthy foods. So that led me to seeking out healthy people. And the first opportunity that I got to make money was working out with people, helping people with nutrition, and helping people transform. I ended up attracting the exact same thing that I asked for in my moment of surrender. I made a list of 250 names of anybody who I'd ever done anything negative to. I apologized to 250 people. And what got me excited is because every time I did that, something good was happening in my life on this side. So it's almost like the universal order was being restored because I was removing an energy that did not belong in my body called hate. I was releasing hate from my soul to the point where I forgave the 2 men who murdered my father. When I started forgiving myself and forgiving all these people and letting go of all of that resentment, I felt so light. Anytime anything great, magnificent happened in my life, I was always doing something that I passionately believe in, that I would do for free, and spreading joy to the people outside of me. This is my office.
How many hours a day do you work?
When you build up other leaders, you don't have to work so hard. And then you just keep doing that and they build up other leaders. Now the work becomes tenfold because there's more people working towards one mission. So my car's name is Smitty. It's a G-Wagon G63. I tell you, when I was a little kid, I had a turtle named Smitty, and the way that I felt when I used to play with Smitty just made me so happy. A truck ran over Smitty. The very first time that I saw a G-Wagon, it gave me the same feeling that I had when I used to play with Smitty. But I was a little kid, I was like, one day I'm gonna have that car and I'm gonna name it Smitty. You know how people make dream boards? I do dream environments. So even when I was in my old Ford Taurus, I would get in there and then visualize getting into a G-Wagon.
How is it that you make all this money? How did you actually build a business?
I get paid $10,000 an hour to have one-on-one sessions.
They say that the average millionaire has 7 streams of revenue at least.
I've got 9. So 7 of them are in my health and wellness. I have my book, I invest. There's leadership, there's mentorship, there's royalties, there's retail, there's bonuses. You got a message for the world. It's almost like the universe finds the necessary resources for you to have the platform to hold that message. That's why I don't talk a lot about the money. If I talk about a lot of the money, then people focus on the money. I'm like, nah, man, get you this heart. Get you this mind, start doing the things that you love and then put it inside of the same thing that you're doing. You'll emit a completely different frequency, a different energy, and then you'll start attracting different things.
What do you think of this word manifestation that people use all the time?
I love it. It's something that you do or who you be that causes things to manifest in your life. And feeling is the secret. So when you feel that which you are calling in, whatever the health of the seed determines the fruit of the tree. And this is Baby Soul's closet. She'll be here in 3 weeks. And this is Baby Soul's room. My wife designed this whole thing.
What has it been like preparing for a baby?
I treat every new growth opportunity like a ceremony, like I'm about to learn something about myself. I'm about to go deep. Next time you come, Baby Soul will be here.
How did you find each other?
We're in the same industry, health and wellness. We knew of each other,
but we actually met at a personal development seminar.
What do you do to keep your relationship strong and healthy?
We have a love meeting, a way for us to come together, collaborate, and discuss our week.
There's 4 components. We're gonna do it
I
in
would
real
love
time.
to see how you do this.
Today, I basically start my day at 3. I'm done at 9. 3 to 9, I have calls. Tuesday, I start at 9, and then I'm going for a surprise birthday, and I'll be home at 5. Wednesday, I go to the spa. Thursday, we have a baby appointment at 12. Date night starts at 5. Second thing, is there anything you need support with? I have 1 30-minute break, if you could just bring me some food. So 6.
I've noticed we haven't been flirting with each other lately. I think we've just been busy with the house and busy with this, and if you're open to it, I want to intentionally flirt with you.
Have a dance party with me. Anything left unsaid, may I make a request?
Yeah.
I had no idea that you were gonna be up here, because usually you have your meetings downstairs.
Yeah, so let you know
where you're gonna be.
Yeah, okay.
Praise for self and another. Really want to acknowledge myself for being totally prepared for this baby. I just want to say thank you for any time I've asked you to help me unpack or pack the car or open a box. You always say yes. Really, really, really appreciate that.
I acknowledge myself for showing up. I acknowledge you for how you've really grasped in your feminine energy.
That's it.
Wow, this is so enlightening.
Yeah.
Every couple should do this.
They
This is amazing. I think people can learn so much from this. If you're in a relationship, marriage or not. That's it. Thank you. Seems like you're in a trance or something.
It's ultimate play for me. You can say I'm in a trance, but I'm in the trance of how nature flows. So I wanted to bring you down here so that you could play and move this energy through your body.
Okay, so am I drumming? What am I doing?
You will be dancing. This is all about surrender. Allowing yourself to express yourself. So every time you deny yourself of true expression, it's at the cost of your soul feeling that.
Whatever we just did in my body was so needed.
It's perfect.
Yeah. What a more than 24 hours it has now been. So I have been studying you, and I have a couple of takeaways that I want to share with you and share also with the audience. The first thing that I've learned from you, that you can only receive and give to the capacity at which you love yourself.
Loving yourself in abundance becomes a magnet for the abundance in the outward expression.
Second, you deeply prioritize your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being by putting that first. That allows you to operate at the level at which you operate.
Whatever the health of the seed produces the fruit of the tree.
Third, honor your inner child.
That's my favorite one.
What I've learned from you is we are all just trying to feed what the inner child wants.
Because the inner child is connected to the deepest reaches of your heart. You take care of your heart will take care of you.
If we're gonna put this in 3 words, mindset is everything.
100%. If your mind is set on something, then that's why the result is what it is.
I'm really curious to know what y'all in the Vibe Tribe took away from this video. Please comment your takeaways down below. And I also will add a link in the video description to Garrain's social media, to his books, to his website. It's been an honor and so great to spend time with you.
Great spending time with you, and you're so welcome. And thank you. Thank you for taking a risk and following your heart to even create a platform so that stories like mine have wings. Yeah.
I live for this, literally. I'm so excited to continue. That's the end of this episode of SKY Life. Thank you for welcoming all of us into your life, and the adventure continues. Say bye. Bye-bye, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Got a lot of time on our hands, yeah. Don't have to rush a thing, don't you know? Easy, let it come, let the sun hit ya. Easy, let it come, don't worry about tomorrow. Why waste your time working 9 to 5? Yeah, we're so young, baby, and we're flying to the sky.